Alright guys, so we are on Queen Creek Trail and having some fun. Super rocky, pretty technical. There is a decent amount of scenic views on this trail, which is fantastic. The roads are very tiny, so if you're afraid of heights or pinstriping or anything like that, this is not the trail for you. But if you're into like that technical trail that you possibly have to use a locker on, something like that, then it is an interesting trail to check out. You can definitely tell that it's not traveled very much. There's a decent amount like a plant life and stuff that's growing back through the road. So be careful out here if you check it out. Bring water because it is hot here today, but keep on following along with us as we get to this cabin.
Today we're exploring Queen Creek Trail with our friend Mark in his Lexus GX. Mark is familiar with the area and was nice enough to invite us out to explore. Sometimes having an area expert to go wheeling with is invaluable. A lot of times they know what to expect on the track and even know some of the history of the area, which is also great. Local hidden dirt roads and landmarks not marked on the map are just some of the reasons you should talk with a local before you hit the trails. Queen Creek Trail starts east of Superior, Arizona on FR 342. Take this forest road north and you will pass an APS power station. Go around this huge structure of electrical components, and that is when the fun, rocky dirt adventure starts. Queen Creek Canyon Trail is a 12-mile dirt path that follows multiple mountains in the region, including Kings Crown and Fortuna Peak. This trail is rated a 6 out of 10 difficulty on OnXOffroad and has multiple areas that require 4-wheel drive and high clearance. If you don't have a good set of tires and a reliable rig, I would not suggest this trail. The Arizona landscape is rugged, and with sharp rocks everywhere, even the Lexus had a couple digs out of the tire sidewalls at the end of the trip. Vehicle skid plates kissed a couple rocks, but overall the challenging terrain made for a fun and exciting day.
There's like a green lake at the bottom of this thing.
This is a non-operational copper and silver mine owned by the Astonished Fairview group. Out-of-use mines are common around this area. Although this particular mine is not historic, it is still interesting to see. The beautiful blue and green water and the light-colored mine tailings make it worth a stop to take a peek through the fence. As we start to drive away, we look back at the mine and wonder what is in store for us going forward.
All right, so we are still traveling this trail. We went through a couple obstacles. It's pretty rocky. 4x4 and a lift is definitely required on this trail. The views are amazing and the road is super skinny, so if you're afraid of heights, not the trail for you. It is a trail that you definitely need to be focused. It's definitely a technical trail that could be some fun for anybody that wants to come out here. So let's get back on this trail and get to the cabin.
We are currently driving through the Pioneer Mining District, which holds historical significance around this region. This mining district was the heart of Arizona's mining history and was first laid claim back in 1863 by a prospector named Jacob Waltz. Jacob Waltz dug for gold back in the 1800s, but his story still draws people to the area to search for his legendary lost Dutchman Mine. Today, copper is the cornerstone of Arizona's mining, and the state produces almost 70% of all copper in the US. We did not find any gold or copper on the trail today, but we did find some fun obstacles where we could test our rigs and have a great time. This area is brutally hot in the summer and gets well over 100 degrees. If you decide to explore in this area, make sure to be prepared for the heat and bring extra water. Weaving in and out of these mountains made for some amazing views. Desert shrubs and cactus create a beautiful landscape, and even the possible sighting of a bobcat running across the road made this trip an exciting experience. There are fewer obstacles on this side of the mine, but with this type of scenery around us, it made the trail a great place to be. As we come off the mountains heading to our final destination, we say farewell to Queen Creek Canyon Trail. This 12-mile trail was so much fun. A little challenging, great views, and good company. What more can you ask for? The trail ends at Happy Camp Road, and that starts our short journey north to Montana Mountain Cabin. Drive to an unmarked dirt path, take that a few hundred feet, and get to see something really extraordinary. This is Montana Mountain Cabin, also known as Wood Camp Miner's Cabin, and our final destination of the day. This cabin has historical ties to the famous Silver King Mine in the area. Back in the late 1800s, the Silver King Mine needed thousands of cords of wood to fuel machines necessary to run the mine and mills. Because demand for timber was high, woodcutters lived in the area and freighted this timber to the mine from the nearby mountain ranges. Can you imagine living out here during the summer working in the desert heat? It looks like there's an old mine shaft just on the other side of the wash. I cannot find any claims of this mine shaft online, but who knows? Maybe this old woodcutter was also trying to strike it rich like many others in this area. I want to thank you for watching and making it to the end of the video. If you enjoyed today's adventure, please hit the thumbs up, and if you would like to watch more of our upcoming videos, please subscribe to the channel. Thanks again to Mark for exploring around this amazing trail with me today, and if you have an off-road track in Arizona you would like for us to explore, don't hesitate to leave a comment or reach out. This is Chris with CB Off-Road Adventures, and we hope to see you out on the trails.